My name is Claire. At 34, my life felt like it was ending when it was really just beginning. My marriage of 10 years had just collapsed. The divorce was bitter, exhausting, and left me doubting everything I thought I knew about love. I used to believe in forever, but forever had turned into court papers, arguments over furniture, and an empty house that echoed with silence. I promised myself I would focus only on work, healing, and rebuilding my life. Romance, that was off the table. At the office, I buried myself in projects. My coworkers gave me sympathetic looks, but only one person actually sat beside me during lunch, asked how I was really doing, and stayed late when I needed help. Her name was Julia. Julia was nothing like me. She was lively, funny, and always managed to make the whole office laugh. Where I was cautious and quiet, she was bold and fearless. Her desk was covered in plants and colorful sticky notes, while mine was neat and dull. And yet, she had this way of making me feel lighter every time she smiled. At first, I thought she was just being kind. A friend, nothing more. But the truth began to sneak up on me in the smallest moments. One evening, after a late meeting, the rain poured down outside. Everyone else rushed home, but Julia noticed me standing at the window with no umbrella. She laughed, pulled me under hers, and we walked to the subway pressed close together, our shoulders touching. My heart raced in a way I hadn't felt in years. That night, I couldn't sleep, not because of my ex, but because I kept thinking about Julia's laugh, her perfume, the warmth of her hand brushing mine. Weeks passed, and I found myself looking for her every morning, just to start my day with her smile. She teased me about working too hard, slipped candy onto my desk, and sent me memes during boring meetings. I caught myself smiling at my phone like a teenager. Then one Friday, she invited me out for drinks. You need fun, Claire. One drink won't kill you, she said, tugging at my sleeve with that playful grin. I agreed, not realizing how much that night would change everything. We ended up in a small bar, dim lights, glowing, music soft in the background. Julia talked about her travels, her family, her dreams. I realized how little I'd asked her before, too, wrapped up in my own misery. And now I couldn't stop listening. Somewhere between the second drink and her story about backpacking through Italy, I felt it clearly. I was falling for her. A woman, my coworker, my friend. And it terrified me. When we left, she insisted on walking me home at my door. I thanked her for the night. She looked at me for a long moment, then said softly, "You're stronger than you think, Claire, and more beautiful than you realize." My heart almost stopped. No one had said words like that to me in years. I wanted to kiss her, but fear held me back. She smiled, squeezed my hand, and left. That weekend, I couldn't stop thinking about her. It was confusing. I had never seen myself in love with a woman before, but with Julia, it didn't feel strange. It felt right. The following week, I tried to act normal at work, but Julia noticed. "You're quiet," she said, tilting her head. "What's on your mind?" I opened my mouth, then closed it again. How could I tell her? Finally, one night, I gathered my courage. We stayed late, finishing a project, the office nearly empty. My hands shook as I said, "Julia, I think I like you more than a friend." She looked at me, stunned for a second. Then she smiled softly and said, "Claire, I was hoping you'd say that." Relief and joy flooded me. She reached across the desk, taking my hand in hers. I've liked you for months. I just didn't know if you were ready after everything you went through. We sat there, hand in hand, laughing nervously, the whole office fading away. For the first time since my divorce, I felt alive. That night, she kissed me. It wasn't dramatic or rushed, just a gentle kiss that told me everything: patience, care, and a promise of something real. Falling for Julia wasn't part of my plan. But love never follows plans. It sneaks in when you least expect it, healing wounds you thought would never close. After my divorce, I thought I'd lost everything. But what I found was the courage to love again, and the woman who showed me that sometimes the end is just the beginning. This is just the beginning for Claire and Julia's story. If you'd like to hear more from them, please leave a comment below. Your support means the world to us and helps bring more diverse LGBTQ stories to life. So what do you think will happen next for Claire and Julia? What kind of challenges might they face, and how will they grow together? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear your ideas. And hey, if you're digging the content, don't forget to hit subscribe so you never miss an upload. You can also check out more of our stories on our app or website. Thanks for joining us on this journey. Now let's see where the story of Claire and Julia will take them next. Will their love story be a smooth ride? Or will they face obstacles along the way? As they navigate their feelings for each other, they'll have to confront not only external challenges, but also their own internal struggles. Will they be able to overcome their fears and insecurities and embrace their love for one another? Only time will tell. And here's a question for you. Have you ever had a moment where you realized that your feelings for someone were more than just friendship? Share your experiences in the comments. Who knows? Maybe your story could inspire someone else to be brave enough to follow their heart. Now, let's see where the road ahead will lead for Claire and Julia. Will their journey together be filled with sunshine, or will they encounter storms that threaten to tear them apart? As they take their first steps into the unknown, one thing is certain: their bond will be put to the test. Can their love withstand the challenges that lie in wait? Or will it crumble under the weight of external pressures? The path forward is uncertain, but one thing is clear: the choices they make now will shape their future. If you want to be a part of their journey, don't forget to subscribe. Also, show your support by sharing your thoughts and feedback in the comments below. Every voice matters, and together we can shape their story. So let us continue to explore the captivating journey of Claire and Julia and discover what the road ahead has in store for them. Their story is just unfolding, and we're excited to have you by our side as we uncover what lies ahead. Thank you for watching and for being a part of our story. Your support means everything to us. Until next time, stay curious, stay kind, and remember, love has a way of finding you when you least expect it. Take care, and we'll see you soon.